If you've been following Alex Becker's recent return back into making YouTube videos about crypto games, you've probably noticed that most of his recommendations are really old tokens or really big tokens, meaning they've already got really big market caps. And a lot of people want the old Becker back.
Bring back the old Becker.
The crypto gaming savant who would find incredible micro cap gems like Ultura at a $5 million market cap before it blew up and went mainstream for a clean 10x. But what most people don't know is that the new Alex Becker is out there right now finding these micro cap gaming gems, but instead of publicly sharing them to his millions of followers, he is secretly investing in them for himself while keeping them all quiet. So in this video, we're gonna break down 3 of his micro cap gems that he is keeping a secret. 3 crypto gaming projects, all under a $20 million market cap. All of them that Alex Becker is either closely associated with, bought into, or been a seed investor into the project. If this sounds juicy to you, hit that like button down below for me, put on your Rubicon hat, and let's jump in. Now firstly, let me explain exactly why Alex Becker is keeping these tokens a secret. Because after all, isn't it in his best interest to share them with his millions of followers? I mean, if he had just $100,000 worth of a micro cap token, tweeted it out on Twitter that he thinks it's gonna do well, he could make $1 million in just a few hours. But Alex Becker sees that as immoral. He says that even mentioning a microcap project like this will overly impact the price of the token and then typically send it crashing right back down to where it started, which is no good for Becker, investors, or even the project itself. We actually saw an example of this in his latest YouTube video. Becker briefly mentioned a project called Megaweapon, an AVAX game that had just a $6 million market cap. And after just a couple of seconds on screen with a tiny shout out from Alex Becker in the middle of a 36-minute video, the Megaweapon token skyrocketed almost 100% before coming crashing back down a couple of days later. Becker talks about this effect publicly. He tweeted, "All my game picks for 6 months ago are up 100 to 300%. AVAX is flying. All of them are still going up. I'm not sure what you guys want here. I get 400,000 views a video. Of course, I'm not gonna drop some micro cap or edgy coin. I'm gonna stick to these older projects." He also went on to say that he never shares specific coins either in the Neo Tokyo community or publicly on his YouTube channel. And when one of his followers, Orang started to poke around at his theory, saying, "You did in the past, lol," Becker stood strong in his stance, responding, "Find me one video, just one, where I take a single microcap and tell people to buy. Just one." But the good news in all this is, unlike Alex Becker, the crypto gaming whale that he is, me, Benji from across the Rubicon, is a humble little gaming crypto krill. And I have nowhere near the impact that Alex Becker will have, meaning one of the perks of being a humble crypto krill is I can talk about these microcap gaming tokens to you without pumping the price. Yay! So let's jump into these 3 tokens together, starting at number 1, ExceedMe. ExceedMe is basically a blockchain solution to the centralized Counter-Strike and Dota skin marketplace, where players can buy and sell in-game skins for cash instead of them getting stuck in the Steam wallet loop. They have other cool onboarding features in their ecosystem, such as hosting competitive tournaments where players get onboarded and rewarded with diamonds, which can be claimed for skins. Now, ExceedMe have a token called Exceed, spelled XED. And at the time of this recording, the token price is currently just under 5 cents. It also has a tiny little market cap of just $4.4 million, which is 90% of its circulating supply, as its fully diluted market cap is just 5 million. Now, why do we think Alex Becker has an interest in Exceed? Well, firstly, in the last bull market, he mentioned he thought Exceed was a great project. But more interestingly, Alex Becker recently purchased $30,000 worth of Exceed between the wallets of his that we track. He secured his tokens at about 4.5 cents, which did significantly impact the price, skyrocketing it all the way up to 14 cents a token. Alex Becker exited his position as that token came back down for a clean 2x at about 10 cents a token. But since this token has now leveled out at about the entry price that Becker originally got in for, and he's being quoted saying that it is a great project in the past, this could be a microcap that Becker will revisit in the future, even if he doesn't shout it out on his social media. Which takes us to token number 2, Raini Studios. Becker has recently been given the heads up by his pal Elliot Weinman, his co-founder of Neo Tokyo and close friend, about a token on the AVAX chain called Beam. Now, we mentioned Beam in our last video, but put as simply as possible, Beam is essentially the immutable X on AVAX. Now, Raini Studios, which is the second microcap token on our secret Becker list, is the biggest and one of the first ever projects to launch their token on top of Beam's infrastructure. And Raini are a gaming studio who are committed to building AVAX crypto games. They say their studio's mission is to make the best games possible and help shape the gaming industry of the future. The Lords of Light is Raini Studios' hotly anticipated competitive trading card game. First of many games, which will put your skills to the test against other players in a battle for strategic superiority. Raini Studios have a token called Raini, and its current price is just over 1.5 cents. It has a small market cap of $8.1 million, which is almost fully circulating. However, Raini are migrating over to this Beam network, which is a brand new token with a 2x dilution as far as I can tell on their market cap, meaning their total market cap is closer to $16 million. And that token ticker is now RST on the Beam network. Now we have no specific evidence, unlike ExceedMe, to tie Becker directly to Raini Studios. But we do know that he has recently been onboarding onto this Beam ecosystem, as we recently saw him transfer $25,000 into a Beam multi-sig wallet address. Now exactly what project is Becker going to invest that $25,000 in, we don't know. But Raini is a really good candidate because not only is it the current biggest token on Beam, we all know that Becker loves infrastructure and gaming studios. Which takes us to the third microcap secret Alex Becker token on this list, one that you probably heard of before, one that's also one of my own personal favorites, RMRK. And RMRK is a crypto infrastructure project that upgrades traditional NFTs into smart NFTs by making them modular. They allow users to create and trade nestable, equipable, soul-bound, emotable, and multi-asset NFTs with no coding required. And they're also available on a range of EVM chains. If you want the full 15-minute in-depth breakdown that I personally made on RMRK, we'll link it up in the description below for you. But why we've included this project in association to Alex Becker is because, like ExceedMe, Alex Becker was very bullish on RMRK in the last bull run. But more than that, reaching out to the official RMRK Twitter account, asking to speak to someone on their team. Now, RMRK may not be a true microcap because it's not at the $5 or the $6 million valuation like something like ExceedMe, but it is still really small considering where it reached in the peak of the last bull. It had an all-time high market cap of $564 million. But right now, the RMRK token with the ticker symbol RMRK is currently priced at just $1.83 per token with a circulating market cap of $16 million, which is 88% of the fully diluted market cap of $18 million. So it has a long way to go and a strong Becker affiliation that could turn into a really awesome opportunity for people like us. Now, if you do enjoy trading Alex Becker crypto gaming recommendations, which is a really good hobby considering historically, when Alex Becker buys or sells a token, it goes up between 30 and 250% over the next 48 hours. But I'm assuming you want to know exactly which new crypto gaming projects he's investing in the moment that he invests in them, which is exactly why we've built our software called Archie. Archie is the blockchain's friendliest companion that tracks influencers like Alex Becker and Crypto God John and will send you a real-time alert whenever they buy or sell a new project, allowing us to get way ahead of the mainstream traders who are waiting for people like Alex Becker to tweet about the projects he's buying or make a YouTube video about them. If you want complete access to Archie, the Alex Becker wallet trackers, and rising crypto token breakdowns before they hit the mainstream, join us on Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.